Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy X-2. So we have just defeated Dark Valefor. We've gotten the samurai dress sphere and we've completely leveled it up. So right now we have to deal with a similar problem with fiends in the temple in Besaid. So we see Buddy and Shinra running off to go to Besaid village, but we are going to just quickly collect some treasure chests, and I'm going to just take this opportunity to say, oh my goodness, we have gotten so many new subscribers again. So thank you all so much for taking part. I've been like seeing loads of people comment and like leave lovely comments and like having kind of a chat through the comments. So like please feel free to like you know, get involved in the conversation, and I just hope you're enjoying the 10-2 content, and I really am hoping to kind of get this sort of finished up by around Christmas time. So it's currently the 10th when I'm kind of doing the recording and editing for this. Sorry, the editing, not the recording. The recording's done a bit earlier. But as I say, I've just kind of been putting the videos together and then just doing some last minute checkups and stuff. But while you're in Besaid, you can definitely kind of get tunnel visioned into going straight to where the temple is, but like there's these really useful treasures like the moon bracer by the waterfall, so you may as well just go pick that up. It's a really useful accessory. And then we're just gonna cut back to Besaid, like town itself, and start into the mission properly. But I just wanted to take this little opportunity to just say thanks so much for everybody, and if you think you might know some other Final Fantasy fans that might like this content, drop a share and suggest it to friends, I suppose. But yeah, just follow Shinra around. She's kind of gonna be like, I'm trying to like fine tune where's the optimal bandwidth for the comm sphere. So he'll just kind of run around the area a little bit, and you can talk to the girl that gave Valefor her like ultimate overdrive. Love that lady. And thought there was like a treasure chest there, but don't worry, my secret senses were not incorrect. We'll just have to wait till a little bit later to figure out exactly what was up with that. But just talk to Lulu, we'll get a little cutscene.
The fiends? They're coming from inside the temple.
And progress the story.
Waka and the others fought them off. Luckily, no one was hurt.
Guess your friendly neighborhood gullwings won't be needed.
Any fiends they missed may still be wandering around. Waka and the rest split up to track them down. Give them a hand.
The gullwings are on the job. We'll even give you our special bargain price.
That's nice.
Sorry, Lulu.
That's okay. It's all right. Now go. Take a look around. People in the village will feel better knowing you're here, Yuna.
Yeah, 100%. But there's gonna be like we actually finally get like a description as to what these are. So I suppose like in lore, it probably makes the most sense that, you know, Yuna came here first. But it's just explaining that like all these little comm spheres he's been putting down, this is what they work as. So from the airship we can like tune in and see and hear what's happening around this little sphere. And of course, brother just gets to be a pervert, so not ideal.
What's there to decide,
like that, like random bit of littering of that alcoholic beverage.
Burning down a temple is going too far.
You have another suggestion? We have to do something. What if the fiends keep coming? Or maybe you don't mind putting your family in danger.
Hey, all we gotta do is stop the fiends, yeah?
So we basically just have to run into the temple and go through the cloister trials. So we're just going to listen to Beclam's little spiel
Walk us inside. fighting
Spiel?
fiends.
The Pokemon? Spiel.
It would be so simple to burn this place down and take the fiends with it. Praying to them never did anyone any good. You're the one who destroyed Sin. You should know. Going to help him? I won't wait much longer.
So Yuna is going to step forward
To see it burn that
and
badly?
take on this mess.
It's for the safety of the village.
So yeah, literally just, there's like, you know, there's nothing major here that's worth kind of getting too excited over. We are able to fight fiends in here, so if we're looking for certain fiends to oversoul, you can get the ghost
There are too
and
many.
stuff like
Let's
that.
get out while we can.
But we just go find
The man was
Waka.
right.
He's
We
like
have to use
really
fire.
injured.
Whatever's
And,
controlling the fiends
yeah,
must be down
it's not
there.
the best.
Take that bad boy out.
And we won't need fire. Fair enough. Waka, stay here.
Why?
And it's funny, if you didn't switch off encounters, like the encounter rate
Wouldn't
is
want you to
actually really
overdo it,
high
Daddy.
in the cloister, so.
Hey, wait up!
So, journeying down into the Chamber of the Faith, do a little bit of item management, and to our surprise, Dark Valefor,
Aeon?
our first Aeon,
No.
corrupted
Something's not
and
right.
sent to channel fiends
Waka,
out of the
stay
temple.
back. It's not safe.
And so the fight begins. Now, we're just going to use the mix ability here. We need to do it 30 times to get an achievement. So this is where I just kind of realized, oh, I better like just make that work out. So we have Yuna with a regen accessory on, and obviously Berserker comes with auto regen. But just similar to like her 10 mixes, Reek is able to like mix bomb cores and stuff to do nice powerful chaining attacks. And I currently had Yuna with an Arcana giving dress sphere or giving accessory or garment grid, one or the other. And so I'm able to use like Black Sky with the songstress, which is quite funny. But unfortunately, the songstress's magic stat isn't the best. So when I go to use Black Sky here, it does very, very pitiful damage. But the animation of like the enemy getting hit is a good kind of time to use your, even though I didn't at that time, but it's a good kind of window to sort of use your Berserker to like do some heavy damage, you know? And, you know, for a very simple mix, just 2 double high potions will make mega potions through mixing. So I just decided, righto, we're just going to swap over to Lady Luck. We've kind of given our max evasion, we've given our max accuracy, but Valefor loves to use her overdrive, so in reality, we're not going to, you know, get much benefit from the evasion when they're using overdrive so much. But as you can see there, we avoided damage there, and so, you know, especially if she attacks the Berserker with the evade encounter with max evasion, like we get decent chance to avoid and then counterattack, which is very nice. And like the first Dark Aeon in 10, Valefor goes down without too much of a
That was my very first
hassle, you
Aeon.
know?
I grew up here in Besaid. This is my home. I became a summoner here. This is where I first met you. I have to protect this place.
Yuna.
Yeah, you see, Yuna, like, the real reason she, like, you know,
Job's done.
she hasn't, like, lost
see.
much love for
Glad to
Yevon,
see you're not hurt. Or are
but, you know,
you going to be a
she
father
met
soon?
Tidus here for the first time, so, like,
What if something had
the
happened to you?
memories of there
What
is, like,
then?
really important to her. She doesn't want to just turn to Ash where, like, she
Quiet,
met the love of
Mimi.
her life for the very first time, you know?
It's okay. What can I say? He's got a point.
And, like, Beclam might be being a bit harsh, but, like, it's also the truth, though. It's like
If we
Waka
die trying to
is
save one
becoming a
memory,
dad,
we risk
like,
losing
having,
them all.
like, his pregnant wife,
But what if it's
at
a really
home,
important memory?
and, you know, he
Memories
runs the
are
risk
nice,
of him
but that's all
dying,
they
never being
are.
able to see
It's
his
an outdated
child,
saying,
and then his
yeah?
child growing up, you know,
Well, yeah,
fatherless, like he did, you know? And I love the callback to, like, Riku in the far plane, where it's like, you know, going to the far plane to see
Yeah,
the
just
memories
fine.
of your loved ones that have passed. You know, it doesn't actually help you guide the
Talk
future.
about a
Memories are
one-track
nice,
mind.
but they're just memories. They shouldn't, you know, dictate
Memories,
how
just
you know, go
memories,
forward.
yeah? Fiends ever come out of the temple again, I may really have to burn it.
So a nice little
I guess so.
philosophical
But
thought.
call me before you do. We'll save fire for our last resort.
You got it.
Exactly. Like, just leave the fire for the last thing there, you know, the last resort. But we get a mission complete. We get a moon bracer. We get some nice experience, and Yuna gets a bit of a boost of experience from having double EXP. But now we get word that Jose Temple's in trouble. Gipple has left, and we're in a bit of a pickle because they're being overrun, and we're kind of having a think, like, why are all these Chamber of the Faith spawning tons of fiends? Like, Aeons were literally there to fight off the fiends. So weird.
So why were
So
fiends coming
strange.
out of the
Why are they
temples?
fighting Yuna?
The fiends didn't come from the temple.
And yeah, Shinra's like, where are they coming from? And it's like, the Chamber of the Faith. Why?
Right,
I don't know, therefore I don't know everything. But next episode, what's really important is when we activate, you know, Jose as a hotspot, when we do the 2 other hotspots, we then get asked
The holes in the chambers
to, you know, go to Jose. But we
they
need
there
to
before?
first go to Bevelle to find a ton of
No.
hidden and very easily
So the
missable
holes must be new, right?
There was one in
cutscenes.
Bevelle too.
So I will
A
chat
great
to you
one.
guys
But
next
that one was made
time.
by Vendagon, wasn't it?
That's true, but they're connected somehow.
The holes are connected?
Yes, but it's more than just that. Somehow I think there are deeper connections.
Oh, that is deep, Yuna.
Distress call from Jose Temple.
Jose, is it Gibble?
Looks like they got into some trouble trying to clear out the fiends.
Right, here's the order. Gull wings? Forget it. Let Gibble save himself.
What?
You.
Guess that you neg.
Well, Yuna?
Well, we'll just have to charge him a little extra then. Goings, let's go!
Can't we give him a discount?
Psych! Yeah, no, we're actually going to quickly just hop back and go to Besaid just to tidy up 2 or 3 different things. Now, the first thing is, do the Gunner's Gauntlet again with Beclam until you get level max, which is around a score of 3,000 or more. That'll get you the Adamantite accessory, and we also got the Besaid key from the guy in the sunken cave, so we're just going to do that minigame as well. And yeah, we end up hearing Brother through the airship, and we're like, hi, and he's just like, oh my god, life as the captain is so stressful. But since we got the key from the guy in Besaid, we can actually go into one of the side rooms in the temple, and we're able to unlock this treasure chest, which gives us the search sphere item. It can only be used in Besaid, but we can basically find these little hidden comm spheres, basically, and we can have a little look around and hunt for little numbers hidden within the view of these different parts of the island that we're going to look at now. So you just hold square or X, as it were, and this little hot and cold, so the closer you get to these hidden spheres, the more red will go, and once you step onto it where you can interact with it, you will get basically a little beep, and then you can look through the sphere and try and find a number. So the first location is actually in this crater. That's why I was like, my hidden secret senses were right. It just wasn't a treasure chest, it was a comm sphere. And that's specifically why. So you see that beep, or hear that beep rather. So we've unlocked it, we then look through it, and we look for these little hidden orbs. So in the temple, it is at the top there in that little alcove just by the Crusaders' hut. But for the Gunner's Gauntlet, we basically just do the same thing as you saw me do in the first episode. You just basically run along to the waterfall area and just KO bits and pieces there. What's handy, you know, it gets more difficult to the later levels you do, but what is handy is that you can run into the little armored shell guys, and they basically drop volley ammo, which is basically an AoE, a death ammo attack. So basically, do the best you can, kill the enemies as you run along to this area with the waterfalls, get to the little glitch area where the enemies run by you, have a death shot, which you get from the little red lupine people, save that up, get to that area, you know, if you get hit it doesn't matter, and then use a death shot on an armored shell when you see him running by, collect the volley, and then only use volley when you see another armored shell walk by. You'll kill all the enemies on screen, get a ton of points, and then you know, be able to collect your next volley and be able to use it again. And then once you get to the max level, you get a achievement, which I'll throw up on screen now. So I got that off screen. But if you want me to put a little guide in, I don't mind doing it again and just showing you guys. But it was all pretty much the same, you know, situation. Just get to the glitched area, use volleys or use death shots, and that's pretty much it. But as you can see, just look and find the digits, because it is not good enough, you guys, just to look at my numbers and say, oh, that's grand. For every single unique save, these ciphers, whether it be the cipher for the first part of Besaid or these hidden number ciphers with the search spheres, they are all completely unique numbers for each save file. So you will have to manually go and find them yourselves. But they are the same at every profile, at every iteration of the same game. So in other words, if you reloaded your save after you wrote down these numbers and you just ran straight here to the little panel and put them in, the game would accept them, because it's like the game knows what the numbers are. It's just the only way for you to find them is to do that yourself, you know? But the numbers are set once you start the game. So leave a comment if you happen to be playing along and you happen to get the same number as me. That would be quite interesting. I don't know what the probability of that is. But you literally run along here, and where this secret passage leads you is actually on top of the waterfalls. And there's a very useful garment grid up here that we're going to collect. But this is going to be the real ending of the episode, so I hope you guys had a good time, and we're going to pick ourselves back up when we go and explore Bevelle again. So, talk to you guys next time. Thank you!